What up, what up, what up? It's your boy Geronimo back in this thing. Not with a video, but with a live stream. Well, this might be a video if you've seen the VOD later. But it's Monday. Was it November 18th? We got the Game Award nominations that came through. You see on the screen here. December 12th is when it goes live. And I had to talk about this, but I had to pull up my boy GA0, aka Zero.
What's going on? What's going on?
How much, man? Glad to have you here. Glad to have you here.
Hey, I appreciate being on.
Heck yeah, man. Always. You know, we've been talking about this for a minute, or just in general getting on the channel. So I'm just glad to have you here, homie.
That's a long time coming.
Long time coming. Long time coming for sure. But yeah, so yeah, again, we're gonna talk about these nominations, man. It's it's been pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. So, full disclosure, we're gonna get to the game of the year category at the very end. But we're gonna go through each one. We're gonna talk about what we think may win, you know, what may not win, what we think about the nominations picked and everything. But yeah, so we're just gonna jump right into it. See all categories. All right, so we have best game direction. Astrobot from Team Asobi, Balatro from Local Thunk. I didn't even know that was their studio name. That's funny. Black Myth Wukong, hailing from China in game science. Elden Ring, Shadow of the Erdtree. There it is, the DLC. It's back, man. It's back from Software. And of course, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth from Square Enix themselves, man. So, what you thinking on this one, Zero?
You forgot Metaphor.
No, is it actually on here? Oh, it is on here. It's 6. My bad. They shouldn't have had it formatted like that. Well, all right, cool. 6. And Metaphor Refantazio by Atlas. Studio Zero. I guess that's the team from Atlas that made this.
Yeah.
So what you think, man? Best game direction? What you think?
You know, I'm gonna have to give it to Final Fantasy.
Final Fantasy?
Hey, I put in those 100 hours of dedication, so yeah, they got my vote.
They definitely deserve it. They definitely deserve it. I'll be honest, I've only played Astrobot on this list. Balatro is just poker in like roguelike. So I mean, yeah. I guess the direction to take poker in a roguelike is cool, but you know.
It has a really big following though. That's the thing about it.
Yeah, it definitely does. It definitely does. Yeah, so I mean I can see some vote going for that. Black Myth Wukong, honestly, I meant to play this one. It just skimmed past me. I was deep in Monster Hunter and working on some other stuff, so I'm gonna get to it. Might not be until early next year or something. Maybe December, early next year, but Elden Ring, Shadow of the Erdtree. Haven't played it, but you know, it's Shadow of the Erdtree. It's here. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. You give that your vote. Actually, why without, I guess, I know it's been some time, so we probably have enough spoilers, but with kind of go like light spoiler wise, why you say that would be your game direction choice?
I would say like the direction where they went. Like, I did play the original, but playing this one, it took me to another level. Like, that game was amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they had to switch up a bit more from the Final Fantasy VII Remake, so I can see that for sure. I could definitely see that for sure. I did kind of like how they start out with Zack, though. Like, just from the bits I have seen. That's Zack and Cloud within the same type of a world. That's pretty wild. The bits of 7 I do know. That's pretty wild. And of course, Metaphor Refantazio. I haven't played it, but I know a lot of the JRPG heads love it. They love it. So I mean, I've only played Astrobot. I like the direction that they took Astro's Playroom into a new game. So I guess I would vote for that. But I do like the idea of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, though. So I think I might be with you there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So. Enjoy Astro as well, but we'll get into that later.
We'll get into that later. For sure. So I guess if I were to cast a vote, I would say Astrobot. Just That's the only one I play. That's the only one I can vote for.
All right.
So next we got best narrative. Yet again, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Like a Dragon: Infinite Wealth by RGG Studio and Sega. Metaphor Refantazio. Senua's Saga. Hellblade 2. Silent Hill 2. Okay, so it's just 5 this time.
Yeah.
It's Silent Hill 2. Final Fantasy 7 again for best narrative.
See, I didn't get a chance to get into Infinite Wealth because of Final Fantasy. I was trying to dedicate like the 100 hours into it, and
Yeah.
woof.
Hey, that's cool. They have you up in Hawaii though. Just kind of a quick change of pace. Oh, what's good, Jaded Alex? Welcome to the stream. I see you. I know I don't have the chat up right now. I'm gonna fix that for the next time. But I appreciate you coming through. Yeah, man, I really haven't played a lot of the new bangers this year. I gotta fix that for next year.
But I heard a lot of positive things from Bloober Team and Silent Hill 2, so
Yeah, they actually came through and shocked many the naysayers, which I always feel like I know they kind of get flack from like was it the Medium, and some other games where it's either got like a few fans or it's kind of like just kind of mid. I always feel like if you give the right team the right amount of like time and money and budget, I feel like they can make a pretty good project. Now, would it be like Game of the Year category? I don't know, but at least something that'll be faithful to the original game. And it seems like Silent Hill 2 fans got that. I'm not too familiar with the story though, honestly, for like the narrative wise. The only one I'm actually familiar with of these 5 is actually Like a Dragon: Infinite Wealth, just because it just starts you in Hawaii. It gets you back with Kiryu, and it just kind of intertwines everything together from what I've seen. So if there's some I'll vote for, it'll probably just be Like a Dragon.
I think I'll have to go in that same direction with you. Even though I'm going to go try late November. I'll probably do the stream next week on it.
Okay.
That's the direction I'll probably go.
Okay, bet. Okay, I'll plug your stream in the description below for sure. Okay, cool. Okay, so yeah, Like a Dragon: Infinite Wealth. Okay, so best art direction. Now, okay, just 5 again. We got Astrobot, Black Myth Wukong, yet again, Elden Ring, Shadow of the Erdtree, Metaphor Refantazio, and Neva by Nomada Studio and Devolver. I love the art style in Astrobot. It just has a really clean, focused art style where it's like everything is like that kind of Astro or the Astrobot roboticized type of look. But it looks really clean though. I really like it. It's a good presentation. Actually, all these games are probably all worthy of this nomination. I'm not gonna front.
Yeah, this one's gonna be a pretty tough one.
Yeah, I guess it's just aesthetics at the end of the day. I mean, Black Myth Wukong does look visually incredible. Ever since that very first time, that I think it was just called. I think it just went by like Project. What was it called before? Do you remember if it was called Project Wukong or it had some working title or something?
And it's been so long, and I forgot. But
It's been like 4 or 5 years.
So it did run a lot better on the PC than it did on the PS5, though.
That's true. Yeah, it seems to have been could have used a little bit more time kind of polishing it up there. Even though I don't really play Elden Ring, I've always liked the visual look of that game. It's not like super gothic like Bloodborne or anything, but it's got like this, it's got this gilded look of like all the golds and vibrant colors. Honestly, man, Metaphor does look good too. Huh? Erdtree Suite?
Sweet.
Yeah. All these are really good looking games though. It really does at this point really just come down to personal preference, and I guess the panel that votes for these at the Game Awards. Metaphor. I mean, Alice. You know what? I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real for a second. Atlas got the craziest art direction people for like the anime aesthetic and everything. Have you seen like the menus and stuff for Metaphor?
Yeah,
it looks crazy. Amazing. It is amazing. And
Like it looked like
Neva's good too.
they went on Persona 5 and just kind of upped the ante.
They really did though. Like
Yeah.
like it's all like it looks like kind of, I don't know. I don't want to say Victorian. I don't think that's correct. But that's like a certain like hand drawn look to it. It looks really clean. And Neva is good too. It's very reminiscent of that one indie game called Grease. It has like the chick with like the flowing hair. She has like a black cloak or whatever. I'm gonna have to give it to Metaphor. That's a pretty game, man.
I agree.
Games looks like they just like a work of art like at all times. All right, so next we have best score in music. Okay. So a lot of familiar names here. Astrobot, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Metaphor, Silent Hill 2, and then Stellar Blade from Shift Up, published by PlayStation, Sony Interactive Entertainment.
Yeah.
What you thinking? Game and music.
I didn't get a chance to kind of listen to the soundtrack of Stellar Blade, but I've heard a lot of positive things from it. But
Same.
score and music, I would say between Astrobot and Final Fantasy, because the soundtrack, it was amazing.
Yeah. Astrobot. Yeah, that music just kind of gets you going, and then they have the what is it? They had like the I'm your GPU.
Yeah.
Oh, what's good, Chooch in the chat? Stellar Blade soundtrack is pretty good, but FF Rebirth got it. Yeah. Yeah, them battle themes are.
Yeah, them battle themes did take off.
Yeah, they did. So again, me personally, Astrobot when I played, but Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, it's got the bangers.
Yeah, I don't want to spoil it, but there is a soundtrack in Astrobot that just actually took me through the roof, and I was like, yo.
That's true. Some of them levels. Yeah, like that first world level after the boss.
I would say second world.
Second world? Oh,
Second
yes. Yeah, that song, yeah. Okay, that's tough. That's tough, man. That's tough. I'm gonna have to give it to Astrobot again. I'm sorry. You're gonna be hearing me say Astrobot a lot in this, but I think that's what it's gonna be. But Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, definitely a close second. I don't even know what music Silent Hill 2 has. I'm gonna be honest. I don't even know.
I didn't get a chance to listen to the soundtrack of that as well, so that's why I said.
I'm not really sure. Like anyone like stream or chat comments, whatever. Let us know what Silent Hill 2 music is about. I'm totally like, I just don't know about Silent Hill. Silent Hill 2, you think deserves to win sound design more than the soundtrack? Sound design. I can see that. It's a horror game, so I can see that. We'll get there, I think, at one of the categories. It might be next, actually. But,
yeah, I think that is the next one.
Yeah. The only Stellar Blade music I know is from, like, the trailers. And to me, it just sounds like Nier Automata music. That's great, because I actually love the Nier Automata soundtrack. I'll definitely give it to Astrobot. Although I wouldn't be mad if Final Fantasy VII Rebirth won. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me say it before any Atlas people find this stream or this video. Metaphor Refantazio does have a banger soundtrack. Relax. Don't come after me. They will. They will. Yeah, they don't really mess with the battle themes. Actually, I've heard the battle theme for this, like the chants and stuff. That does go hard. I'm gonna have to try this demo. when they get this new GPU. So yeah, I'm gonna lean Astrobot. You're gonna say Final Fantasy VII Rebirth.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would say Astrobot.
Oh, you say Astrobot? Okay. Oh yeah, right, because of the one song in the second world. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, Metaphor soundtrack is good, but Rebirth has more standout songs. Okay. I respect that. Okay. So really, they're all in good company. I'll have to go and look up some Silent Hill 2 music after this. I'm gonna probably have to do that for sure.
Yeah. That's gonna be a rough toss-up, though.
It will be.
That's gonna be a rough toss-up. Someone's
gonna get their feelings hurt for sure.
Hopefully, Geoff doesn't speed through that one, but
we'll see. They might be one of them speed runs in the first 30 minutes of the pre-show or whatever. Oh man. Okay, so best audio design. Oh, audio design. Okay. Astrobot. Call of Duty Black Ops 6. I mean, it probably does, but at the end of the day, it's Call of Duty, right?
Okay.
Oh, Like a Dragon Infinite
Or-
Wealth got snubbed for soundtrack, in my opinion.
Yeah, they did.
I mean,
Um,
it's
I'm
gonna
gonna
be a
say
snub.
this Call of Duty this year is a major improvement.
Oh yeah, you're playing through the campaign,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, it's a major improvement from what everybody says the abomination of Modern Warfare 3. So
The
Hey,
abomination.
they said skip it, and I was like, okay, I'll skip it.
That's crazy.
But Black Ops 6 story, from what I'm playing right now, I'm enjoying it for the most part.
Okay.
And
That's good to hear. That's good to hear. Yet again, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. All these games have great audio, but I give the edge to Silent Hill 2 and Astro. Okay, I can see that. I can see that.
definitely does.
Yeah, Astro does have some great sound design. Yeah. Especially playing out through the DualSense controller as well. It's real good. I have the Astro Bot controller over there. It's off screen. I didn't think about grabbing it. Okay. Senua's Saga Hellblade 2. You think that gives it the edge? For sure. Yeah, the DualSense stuff for sure. Yeah, they utilize it well, so you gotta count it, right? It's an exclusive. You gotta count it. I've well, not really played. I've watched someone else play the first Hellblade some years ago, and I was listening through headphones, and yeah, the talking, the 3D audio, that does go crazy. So if it's like that in the new one, if it does win, I'll understand for sure. And again, Silent Hill 2. Okay, audio design, I can see that for sure.
So yeah, this is a pretty solid category. So,
It's a pretty solid one. I can't really get mad at Geoff about this one.
it can go anywhere.
Yeah, it can go anywhere for sure. If it was me, I guess the Astrobot, maybe Hellblade 2, just off the strength of the first Hellblade. That's kind of their thing. They're really into that at Ninja Theory. Okay, so next category, best performance. Okay, so all right, so this one is interesting. Okay, Brianna White for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I'm guessing she's Aerith's voice actress. Actually, I can look it up real quick, and then I'll go through the rest. Hannah Tell, she's Aerith. Okay, appreciate you. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, Hannah Tell, Life is Strange Double Exposure. She's probably Max Caulfield. She's probably Max, which I like Max. She's a good character, and I like her voice direction in the first Life is Strange. Humberly Gonzalez. Oh, for Star Wars Outlaws by Ubisoft. She's oh god, what's the main character's name? Don Bennett
Kay.
was Rob.
Kay
Kay, thank you. Kay. Yeah, that's right. She's a scoundrel
Kay
in that
Vance.
game. Yeah. The bits I've heard of her, I'm pretty sure she's done a great job. I've seen her on Threads as well, so she's cool peoples.
Okay.
Luke Roberts, Silent Hill 2. He's main dude from Silent Hill 2. Melina Jurgens. Oh shit, so she's Senua.
Okay.
Saga Hellblade 2. Hell yeah, that's literally her. I didn't even know she was the actual face actress too, or mocap actress. I would say. So honestly, I'll probably give it to Brianna White, Aerith, just because I do from 7 Remake and even the bits of 7 Rebirth I've seen. She does a great Aerith. She does voice and motion capture. Okay.
Yeah, and major spoiler. It was, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, right. Oh, so she did.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. That makes sense. I'll give it to Brianna White for sure. But honestly, with these voice actor ones, I really never feel like anyone's not deserving of it.
Yes.
There's not really. I wouldn't say there's any real like bad voice actor or actress talent in this industry. So I really, I can't. If it go with anybody, and I would never complain. So they all did their thing for sure. Okay, so what is next after best performance? Okay, so innovation and accessibility. Recognizing software and/or hardware that's pushing the medium forward by adding features, technology, and content to help games be played and enjoyed by an even wider audience. Interesting. I'm out of my element with this one, so I might need you to come through for this one, Zero.
Got two of the first in there too. Well, 3 of the first. So We got Call of Duty Black Ops 6 from Treyarch. We got Diablo 4 from Blizzard. And we got Dragon Age Veilguard from BioWare. That was a new one that came out Halloween, right?
Yeah, I think Halloween weekend. Yeah, that's very recent, like less than a month ago.
And then we got the sleeper hit Prince of Persia: Lost the Crown.
That Prince of Persia, yeah, by Ubisoft. Well, I'm probably gonna mispronounce it. Montpellier. Ooh, that's probably wrong, but I tried.
You tried. And then we got Star Wars Outlaws from Massive Entertainment.
Yeah.
Massive was, I think that was the one that invented a Snowdrop engine.
Yeah, I think it started with the Division. Yeah, they've used it for a lot of different games now. Even some stuff on the Switch. Well, Disney Prince of Persia is pretty much a Switch first game.
Yeah.
So yeah. And then let's see. Star Wars out. Yeah. So I don't know what all has been added for each one. The only thing I can say, I guess, let's see, accessibility. Only innovation I know of, Dragon Age the Veilguard has the best like black hair tech. So that's very accessible for black people that want to create their character, create their rook in the game.
Yeah.
But nah, I do feel. Oh, go ahead.
This was a hard pass for me. I
hard
wouldn't
pass?
even know. Yeah, for the accessibility, so I wouldn't even. I just went to.
Yeah,
the only game I played was like Call of Duty, so it was just like, from what I played, I enjoyed the accessibility in that, but yeah, this one I have to skip this one.
Okay, I'll just put Dragon Age because, like I said, black hair, the tech went amazing, so that's fine. I'll have to do that for sure. Okay, and yeah, I guess I'll need anyone to educate us. Comments about any of these, if you're curious or you know anything. Okay, so next games. All right, we'll go good to that in a second. Games for Impact, for a thought-provoking game with a pro-social meaning or message. Okay, so I'm not really familiar with some of these, or really only like two, maybe one. Okay. So Closer to Distance by Osmotic Studios Skybound Games. I'm not familiar with that. Indica with a K. Indica for you? Okay, what you said. Indica by Odd Meter. Now, okay, I've seen people talk highly of this game Indica, but I don't know what it's about. I've no clue. Never Again. Life is Strange Double Exposure by Deck 9, published by Square Enix. Tenuous Saga Hellblade 2 again. And the one game I've been preaching on Twitter when I was on there, Tales of Kenzera Zao by Surgeon Studios.
I'm still playing through that, so like
you're still playing through it. That's right. You're getting back to it. This game is actually very underrated. Very underrated. As a Metroidvania, it's like super Afro-futuristic. The narrative is about dealing with like grief of loss of a family member, but the character, the voice performances, just the culture, it all comes together really well, man. And I'm glad to see it made it, because I think this game went under the radar tremendously. Like, not a lot of people really got on that. So that's my vote, of course. What do you think about the rest of these?
It's a toss up between Life is Strange and Tales of Kenzera Zao.
Life is Strange?
Yeah. Because I already know, like, for the culture, Life is Strange will probably win this.
But I can see it. Yeah, I can see it. Yeah.
I'll give it a Zao. I'll give it a Zao.
I'm Zao 100%. Now I have heard about Life is Strange, the new Life is Strange. Fans are divided about that game's story and how it ended. They're kind of divided with that one. So that's interesting. No idea what will win this category. Yeah, actually, I don't really know either, especially because I'm not familiar with this Closer to the Distance game, so I'm not really sure. But we'll see. These all seem to be solid choices, though.
We'll look into it and change up the vote later.
I know, right? Okay. Best ongoing, aka either live service slash. Is Diablo 4 a live service game? We're just getting DLC.
It's getting DLC too, but it's still going on.
Okay. So best ongoing game awarded to a game for outstanding development of ongoing content that evolves the player experience over time. All right. Destiny 2 by Bungie, Diablo 4, Final Fantasy 14, first nomination for that one. Fortnite, Helldivers 2. Honestly, this is probably going to Helldivers. Well, actually, you know what? Yeah, I think it's just gonna go to Helldivers 2. I know it's kind of fallen off a little bit the back half of the year, but that first half of the year, people was like acting like this was the best co-op PvE game of all time. Everyone was acting like they seen Starship Troopers back in the day.
Yeah, but the change up to Fortnite kind of changed the game up for everybody because they brought back like the Rock Band aspect, and you can use your Rock Band controllers and stuff.
You know what? That's true. I was playing Rocket Racing a good bit early this year, late last year, so I wouldn't be surprised if Fortnite, much to the dismay of everyone. Yeah. Honestly, Fortnite content, you're right, Choose. Fortnite content has been insane. I'm gonna give it up. It really has been insane. So, yeah, it's been pretty crazy.
I wouldn't be surprised to see Fortnite like.
Yeah.
It got me.
I think it'll be either of these two. Final Fantasy 14 is just out here. I don't even play it. I think it deserves it. Fortnite content is OD. Yeah. Hey, yeah, they always have those live events too across all platforms, from like mobile, Switch, consoles, PC. It's always going crazy. I've heard Destiny 2, the Final Shape was good. A few people I know that played Destiny 2. I heard the Final Shape was a return to form, but it's Destiny 2. It's been out for so long. Yeah. So you thinking Fortnite?
Yeah.
Fortnite. Final Shape was very well received. Yeah. Oh, 14 expansion wasn't as highly praised. Oh, well. Final Fantasy 14 flop incoming. No, I'm kidding. All right. So yeah, next category. Best community support. Recognizing the game for outstanding community support, transparency, and responsiveness, inclusive of social media activity and game updates / patches. Okay. Baldur's Gate 3. You know, I actually kind of forgot it got nominated today. By Larian Studios.
They coming back again.
Final Fantasy 14, Fortnite, Helldivers 2, No Man's Sky. You know, I'm actually gonna probably start this before the year's over. Cause I saw they got like a cross save thing or something.
Yeah.
But community support, transparency, and responsiveness. I think I might go to Helldivers 2. Well, no, maybe not now because they apparently.
I'ma stop you right there. The reason why is when they made that change up, that's what messed them up.
That's true. They did kind of make some changes.
It messed up the whole trajectory for them. They would have had the best community support if they didn't make that one change up.
That's true.
They're kicking themselves for that, and it's like, yo, we had this game through the roof, and it's just like.
That's true. Sony execs, remember they were execs in the tone deaf, and they put that PSN requirement on Steam. That's pretty crazy. You know what? I think I'm gonna give it to Baldur's Gate 3 because they did get mod support this year. It got mod support this year, so I'm gonna give it up to Baldur's Gate 3. That's like the most community supportive thing you can do for your big game. Just give the game to your fans and make the mod everything. So I'm gonna give it up to Baldur's Gate 3 for sure. I wouldn't be mad if No Man's Sky won though.
I'm about to say, didn't they give a demo of 14 out or like a special pass?
I think they do that every time a season drops just to get people like a taste of it, like I guess the previous expansion or something, so they can lead into the new one.
Right.
I might be wrong on it, don't quote me, but I do know they do the demos or like the trials.
Yeah.
So that is nice that they do that, but they've always been doing that, so I don't think it's anything really new, right?
Okay.
Yeah. So I'll give it the Baldur's Gate 3 for sure.
All right.
Okay. Okay. Here we go. Best indie game. Best independent game. Animal Well. Shared Memory. Big Mode, aka Donkeys. little indie publishing thing. Balatro, I kind of forgot Balatro's on here. Lorelei and the Laser Eyes by Simogo. I've heard Neva, Annapurna, Neva, and then UFO 50. I actually don't really know much about UFO 50. Is that like a WarioWare game where it just has a bunch of like mini games in it or something?
This one is let's see.
Yeah, I've never heard of UFO 50 honestly. I've heard a lot of great things about Lorelei and the Laser Eyes though. I've heard a lot of good things. Chooch in the chat gonna UFO 50 is like, what if Faction 52 was good? Oh really? Oh, is it like, oh, so it's like playing off that, but it's legit a good connection of games. Okay, I can see then. Yeah, 50 really good small games. Okay, so bigger than WarioWare. Okay, like Action 52, like you said. Okay, so Action 52, but good. Yeah. That's actually a pretty good proposition. I'm not gonna lie. I'm out of my element with these because these are the indies I didn't play. Only main indies I played were Tales of Kenzera Zal, Penny's Big Breakaway. I knew Penny wasn't gonna get nominated for anything because it has a learning curve for a 3D platformer, and the main character design is divisive. Right. Be upfront about it. I love the game, but I understand some of the shortcomings, and I will hope that studio understands the shortcomings as well for the next game.
I'm probably gonna do this like, call it like the community would call it, either Animal Well or Balatro. That's gonna be one of the ones.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see it going to Balatro. I like, just yesterday, one of my friends was like, he was like, oh, I'm not addicted to Balatro, and he just pulled out the game on his phone, and I was like, oh, you got the whole thing. So yeah, I think it'll be Balatro. Yeah. But now I'm understanding what UFO 50 is. I can see any of these being great or being selected, but it'll probably be Balatro straight up. Okay, best debut indie game. Okay, so it's a little different here. I mean, it's probably gonna be Balatro again. Let's keep it $1.50. I know why you're saying it's painful. We'll get to it. We'll get to it. It's at the end there.
I know.
Yeah, Animal Well again. Balatro, Manor Lords, Pacific Drive. That's something I've been meaning to try out. By Ironwood Studios, and then Manor Lords are by Slavic Magic. Okay, that's a very European sounding studio. And then the Plucky Squire, All Possible Futures and Devolver. I mean, it's probably gonna be Balatro or Animal Well. I think.
But you already know what I'm voting for.
Yeah, you vote for Plucky Squire.
I put like 12 hours into it. It was worth it. I'll say towards the end, I see what a lot of people kind of steered themselves away from. It was like, but at the same time, I enjoyed it for what I played.
That's real. Yeah, I always liked the aesthetic for Plucky Squire. I haven't played, of course. If there were anyone I would choose here, I mean, I don't know much about Manor Lords, unfortunately. Animal Well is pretty cool. I do dig how that game looks, and it's got a lot of replayability for the different endings. It would either be Animal Well or Plucky Squire. Right. I'm a Plucky Squire hater. See, chooses. There he is. There he is in chat. In Twitch chat.
The only problem with Plucky Squire is, and I would tell everybody, wait for the Switch version. Just wait for the Switch version to be patched, because the frame drops is heinous.
I was kind of curious how that version's gonna run. So I remember, I think they said, or I think they were gonna launch it earlier this year, but I think they wanted more time to like try and optimize the Switch one. But I guess it just never did.
Because all the other.
Oh no.
30.
Okay. Oh, Chu said he played on PS5 and then soft lock, so he never finished. Ooh. Dang. Oh well, shoot. The hate is warranted.
That probably happened that too.
Oh really?
Yeah, they were supposed to patch that though.
Oh, so that's like a known issue. Mm-hmm. That's okay. Never mind. I'm sorry, Dan. I'm sorry, Zero. I don't know if I can say Plucky Squire after all that.
Patch that, but
I don't know after that. I think I'm gonna have to give it to Animal Well, personally. Even though I'm a Donkeys, whatever. Anyway, next category. Best mobile game. So this is actually kind of funny. I've actually played AFK Journey, but not on mobile, and it was for another streamer for his little campaign. Shout out to TK Breezy, but AFK Journey, it's one of I didn't know this was a type of a genre of a game. But yeah, Balatro, Pokemon trading card game Pocket. That game's gonna be cool until trading comes in. When it does, rip that game in that ecosystem. Wuthering Waves. I kind of forgot about that game, but I'm not really into those type of anime games. I'm not gonna front. Zenless Zone Zero. That's Hoyoverse. It's gonna go to Balatro.
I can agree. I can agree. Even though I'm playing Pokemon trading card game, and from what I'm playing, like you get 2 decks a day, so you get to choose from that. And I'm about to say it's more so a roulette, so you're not gonna get like the best cards off rip, but you can actually buy into it and just get the best cards if you want to. But it's a roulette. But like you said, when trading comes, it's gonna be a whole different ball game then.
Yeah, I think that game's gonna kind of tank once that happens, because then people are just gonna trade the best stuff, make the most busted decks or whatever, and then that's that. Only the sweaty card players are gonna be running it, and everyone else is just like seeing the classic Charizard art or the classic Fat Pikachu art, gonna be like, never mind. You said Zenless Zone Zero put him to sleep. That's funny. Oh man. I watched another friend play this. I think I like the idea of looking at it, but I wasn't sure if I would commit myself to playing it. Like, I'd rather just play like another action game or something, but Balatro sweep for sure. Balatro sweep. Yeah, Balatro. Best VR AR. Arizona Sunshine Remake by Vertigo Games. Asgard's Wrath 2 by Sanzaro Games. I've heard that's solid for a VR game. Batman Arkham Shadow, a studio named Camouflage with a weird spelling. Metal Hellsinger VR. And then Metro Awakening by Vertigo Games. Batman. Yep, I don't think I have to say much else. I'm sorry, other VR games.
I heard a lot of good things about that Batman Arkham.
Yeah, like I've heard people just say like, "Oh, I feel like Batman in first person." I'm like, "Oh, well, hey, that sells me." So, Batman Arkham Shadow VR. That's it. Okay, best action game. Okay, and this is all. I mean, sure. Best action game: Black Myth Wukong, Black Ops 6, Helldivers 2, Stellar Blade, Warhammer 40K, Space Marine 2.
I seen a friend play Warhammer 40. It was good from what I seen. Yeah, from what I seen. Helldivers 2, I enjoyed from what I played.
Yeah.
Same as Black Ops 6. Black Myth Wukong, I've been hearing a lot of great things. I said I was going to get into it this weekend, and along with Stellar Blade, but this is a tough one for me as well.
I'm gonna be honest, I was all in to playing Stellar Blade. I would like all the trailers until the first demo came out. That demo that accidentally came out, that people, if they were lucky to download, they played it for a bit. And when I saw it was kind of like Souls-ish combat, it did turn me off a bit. I'm not gonna lie. So I'm still gonna try it later on, maybe in a couple years or something. I wanted to play Space Marine 2 because it honestly reminded me of Gears of War a little bit. I don't know anything about Warhammer. I know the lore goes crazy. Helldivers 2 is a third-person shooter. Black Ops 6 is a first-person shooter. These two, in my opinion, should not be here. Whatever. I'll probably just give it to Black Myth Wukong due to my personal biases. Bias.
Wukong it is.
Wukong it is.
Yeah.
Best action adventure. All right. Ever since that first category having sick, I keep scrolling down. Okay, Astrobot, Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown, Silent Hill 2 for action adventure. All right, anyway, Star Wars Outlaws. I mean, they probably it is, but I mean, come on, bro. It's a horror game. I know they never have enough to fill up one horror category in 1 year, but anyway. And then Nintendo came through. Oh, they put Grezzo on here. That's cool. The Legend of Zelda: Echoes of Wisdom by Grezzo, partner with Nintendo. Action adventure. I mean, Astrobot. I mean, they do always put some horror. You say Prince of Persia?
Yeah, that was a good roguelike.
It'll be cool if that won something for sure.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna give it to Astrobot. I didn't play this because I'm waiting for Switch 2. Sorry Nintendo, hurry up. For Nintendo, yeah, they know what time it is. They know. They can't get mad. They know what they're trying to do this holiday. Yep. Best RPG. Okay, so I'm gonna get hate for this. I don't care though. Dragon's Dogma 2 by Capcom. Child of Erdtree. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Like a Dragon: Infinite Wealth. Metaphor. I've only played Dragon's Dogma 2. I know the internet hates that game now. I don't care about the internet. Say in the comments how much you don't like the game, please, and like the video while you're at it. But I still love this game. It's one of my favorites of the year. Yes, the ending it ends on a flat note, more of a flat note than the first Dragon's Dogma. Yeah. This is me. So, yeah. Mystic Spearhand, give me that class. I'm teleporting up to the Griffin in midair, and I'm taking it down with my fire element, and that shit is sick. But best RPG, this should probably go. Honestly, it's probably gonna be either Metaphor or Rebirth.
See, you reading my mind now. That's why I was gonna say Metaphor or Rebirth. Even though, like I said, I'm a Like a Dragon fan, but I already know.
Yeah.
It's gonna be Metaphor or Rebirth.
Yeah. It's gonna be one of those. Because neither one of those are gonna win Game of the Year. Well, I know Metaphor won't win Game of the Year. Rebirth is probably gonna be in the true, realistically. Persona 3 was supposed to be there.
You'd be surprised.
Some Atlas fans, some The Answer, some FemC. Hey, my hands are up. I'm not in that conversation, but I be seeing people get mad for no reason. But yeah. I'm gonna say Dragon's Dogma 2. You say Like a Dragon, Zero?
I'm gonna take Like a Dragon. I gotta give him something. I gotta give him a W.
Yeah, Sega. They've been working hard these past few years. I'm gonna give it up for them. All right, best fighting. Okay, so to me, there's only really one answer here. Really. But yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Very sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. I'll get on steep discount on Steam in the future. Grand Blue Fantasy versus Rising. Shout out to them because their first game, well, it didn't have rollback netcode, but their first game kind of got dealt dirty by COVID and the pandemic, so they never got time to shine. Never got an Evo. But they're doing their thing. It's niche, but they're doing their thing. They have blue hair in this. What the hell is that? Anyway, Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection Arcade Classics. Multiverses. Oh, that's a little.
I'm sorry.
That's awkward, man. Warner Brothers. Anyway. Warner Brother games, bro. We don't like Zaslav in this house. But Tekken 8, Bandai Namco. So Tekken 8 really should win. Oh, go ahead.
That's who you got your money on?
That's who I think will win. But personally, Marvel vs. Capcom coming back is a big whoop.
Change up.
Yeah, man.
The change up.
Yeah, I had to keep on your toes. Keep you on your toes. On your toes.
Yeah, really, the change up. You already knew it.
Yeah, so it's probably gonna be Tekken 8, but me personally, bias, it's gonna be this. I got my Switch physical coming in this well actually next week because Amazon, but it's fine. Yeah, this collection is fantastic. First time playing a lot of those games except for the actual Marvel's Capcom games. It's great, man.
Yeah, I was a big X-Men versus Street Fighter fan, so just going back to that was just amazing. Like, don't get me wrong, I did enjoy Tekken 8, but like just going back to that Marvel's Capcom series just took me through the roof. Like, let's go.
Yup. Yeah. Like that's why I say Tekken 8 should win because it's a brand new game. But personally, it's all me. So, but I'm not Geoff Keighley, so I can't make that decision. Or, I'm not on the panel. But, yup. Let's see. Oh yeah, best family game, usually known as the best Nintendo category. Astrobot, Princess Peach Showtime by Goodfield, and Nintendo. Oh yeah, Super Mario Party Jamboree. That's so wild. The people that make Mario Party, they used to be called Indie Cube, but just this year they changed the name to Nintendo Cube. So that's interesting.
Yeah.
I'm not used to that yet, but Nintendo Cube, Legend of Zelda, Echoes of Wisdom, and then the Plucky Squire. They're just doing this because this is like the PlayStation platformer, and that would usually be like a Mario or a Kirby or literally any Nintendo platformer. I'll probably give it to Mario Party Jamboree. Even though I don't have that one yet.
I heard a lot of good things. I seen and heard a lot of good things. I said I was gonna pick it up and give it a try.
Yeah, I might scoop it on Black Friday time. If I see it for a good decent pack. Come on, Chooch. You know nobody likes Sonic. Let's be real. You know nobody likes Sonic in the mainstream. Nobody does. Like, Sonic's been doing better these past few years, but nobody really likes Sonic. The mainstream, like casuals or like hyper mainstream, they still think Sonic is, yeah. But Shadow Generations is a banger. Yeah, I would say Mario Party Jamboree though. Jamboree. They brought back the Bowser phone from Mario Party 3. So that right there, that's a family moment right there. Call up the ops. Nab their star.
My only problem is they brought back Westernland but didn't bring back the costumes.
I mean, that's true, but I mean in Superstars we saw how they did it with Spaceland in that one.
So, that's what I was saying. Like, come on now. Like, y'all can actually implement that in. That would have been awesome. Like, that's why 2 was always my favorite, even though they said 2 was so broken.
Yeah. I kind of forgot about the Peach game. It has its fans. It's not for me. Honestly, I just think Goodfield games aren't for me.
Yeah.
I just think that's just all it is for me. Woolly World, the Yoshi Woolly World seems decent, but everything else puts me to sleep, unfortunately. Some people are gonna be mad that this doesn't get voted, but whatever. But anyway. Okay, Sim Strategy. Age of Mythology Retold? Whatever. I think that's a PC. I mean, this is strategy, so these are all mostly gonna be PC, except for probably this one. Frostpunk 2 by 11-Bit Studios. Oh, I'm sorry. Age of Mythology Retold by World's Edge, Forgotten Empires, Xbox, technically. Kunitsugami Path of the Goddess. Now, I've had this installed on Game Pass. I just haven't started it. I keep forgetting about it. But I heard it's kind of interesting, though. It's like tower defense and action.
Okay.
Banner Lords again. Unicorn Overlord. I'm kind of curious if Unicorn Overlord will win this. I'm actually not sure about this one. This is a weird category this year.
Yeah, that's gonna be a toss-up for me. I think I'm gonna go Unicorn Overlord for that one.
I would go with that too, but like I don't. Is the Game Awards voting panel real? Are they real? Do they know who Vanillaware is? I don't think they're aware of who Vanillaware is. That's my only concern. So I don't know. I'm not sure. We'll find out soon. But yeah, I think Unicorn Overlord should get it.
Yeah.
For sure. Let's see. Okay, the funny category. Sports racing. F1 24. That's Formula 1 24 by Codemasters. EA Sports FC 25, aka not FIFA. NBA 2K 25. Top Spin. That's cool that Top Spin came back, but you know, this is super niche at this point. I think that's PS2 or Dreamcast no more. WWE 2K24. I don't care about this category. I don't even know what wins these. What is it? FIFA that wins these? Or the football soccer game?
It's all over the place. Yeah, I would say in my opinion, FC's going to take it because I've seen a lot of complaints about 2K this year. Like a lot.
Yeah. Ronnie 2K always on Fraud Watch. It is what it is. The community manager. You know what's missing from here? That new NCAA, the college football. Why is that not here? That's weird.
That should have been here.
That is weird.
That should have been here.
That's weird to me. That's a bit odd. I guess the panel don't play college football.
I think that was strange for me. I was like, something is missing, but you just hit the nail on the head. I was like,
yeah, that's weird.
Not even Madden's up here.
That's the highest rated of this year. Let me look it up real quick. College football 25. Let me look up the Metacritic real quick. On my phone. Let me see. Wow, 83? Well, for PS5. Let's see. View all platforms. 83 on PS5, 80 on Xbox Series. That's pretty good for, a football game that hasn't been around for a long time due to, politics and stuff like that. All right, so I guess it's gonna be the non-FIFA, whatever, right? But it should be college football 25. It's up there. Oh, okay. All right, next category: best multiplayer. Call of Duty Black Ops 6, Helldivers 2, Super Mario Party Jamboree, Tekken 8, and Warhammer 40K Space Marine 2.
See, Helldivers 2 could have took it, but you got to think about what happened.
That's true.
Yeah.
The well has been poisoned for that one. The well has been poisoned.
Call of Duty is a major improvement this year, but
multiplayer?
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot more.
I've heard from the streams I've been watching, and there's like a couple YouTubers that upload videos. They all praise the old maps. They don't like the new maps, but all the new mechanics seems cool. I'll probably give it up to Space Marine 2. That game looks dope. I think that deserves at least something for sure. Saber Interactive is out here for sure. Saber Interactive, Focus Entertainment, they're out here.
Representing, yeah.
I'm gonna give it to Space Marine 2 for sure. I think they deserve that. Okay. Best adaptation. I mean, Arcane by Riot and Netflix. Fallout. I've only seen the first episode of Fallout, and it was really good. Knuckles. That's on my backlog. I've been meaning to watch that. I think a lot of people don't care for this, but whatever. I want to watch it myself. Knuckles getting a nomination. Yeah, I was kind of surprised to see Knuckles get a nomination too. I'm not gonna lie. That was pretty cool. This just came out. I mean, it's basically Yakuza 1 on Amazon with like live action characters. I don't really know anything about the Yakuza live action. You enjoyed it? Okay.
Probably started this weekend and probably changed my mind later.
Starting a lot of games this weekend, bro. No, I'm kidding.
No, I'm talking about just watching this one.
Oh, watching it? Okay. Yeah, that's true.
I did finish, and from what I did, I enjoyed it. I'm not gonna spoil it. You need to finish that though.
What?
Fallout.
Okay, cool. All right. I don't know anything about Tomb Raider.
Yeah. I barely have Netflix, so.
Yeah. I'm about to get back on Netflix so I can get on that Arcane season 2. But I'm gonna wait for it to finish this weekend.
Knuckles in my opinion was pretty good. Something to watch with the family is pretty dope. So.
Okay. Yeah, it's gonna go to Arcane. Fallout will be the surprise, but it's gonna go to Arcane for sure. Riot Games they have a chokehold in the entire industry, or at least the PC side. So it's probably gonna be Arcane. Tomb Raider's fun. Okay, that's good to hear. Yeah, all the live action Tomb Raiders are dookie. So I guess I'll give it to Arcane because season 1 was really good, but it's not season 1. But, what's up?
I'm taking Fallout.
Fallout for best adaptation.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Knuckles would be no mainstream don't care for Sonic like that. But I mean, this is Knuckles. He deserves the respect. But I know how mainstream goes.
They're waiting for next month. That's why. When they see next month, they'll be like, okay, it's time to go.
Yeah. Okay, so we're getting towards the end here. Most anticipated game. I'm probably surprised it's here. I thought it'd be late towards the very end. Death Stranding 2 on the beach. By Kojima Productions. Ghost of Yote, Sucker Punch. That's definitely one of the ones I'm excited for. Spoilers.
Yeah.
GTA 6. I'm that guy. I'm gonna just wait for the PC version. I'm not paying for online on console anymore, except for like Switch. Prime 4, Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. It's real. It's coming. Playing that on the Switch 2 in 2025. Nintendo knows. They just not telling us yet. But it's Monster Hunter Wilds. I'm sorry. It's Monster Hunter Wilds. I'm sorry.
I already knew that was your vote.
It's Monster Hunter Wilds. Like, I'm sorry. I love Metroid Prime. It's GTA. Ghost of Yoto is gonna be amazing, I'm sure. I have no doubt about that. But I've played this.
Did you enjoy Ghost of Tsushima?
I love Ghost of Tsushima. Yes.
Okay.
But
So not Ghost of Yoto.
but this clears, in my opinion. The hammer feels great. Hunting horn feels great. Switch axe feels good. Both lances feel fantastic. Shout out to my gun lance and really my gun lance folks. Shout out to y'all. What else did I play with this? Charge Blade was good too.
Dual Blades are
amazing. You got the Levi Ackerman. Yeah, that I forgot they. Is that the focus attack? I think it's the focus attack for Dual Blades. I think that's the Levi Ackerman where you do the saw blade all the way down the monsters like body and stuff.
And the bow is sick, so.
Yeah, Bo's gonna be amazing in this as well. Bow mains are gonna be Eden. Hunting horn mains are gonna be Eden. Everyone's gonna be a fake hunting horn main because you can carry 2 weapons now. They're just gonna do their little song and get the little boost and switch back to whatever weapon they're using.
Right.
Like longsword, probably. I mean, all these, yeah. I mean, it's gonna be this. I mean, we have the whole this happened before GTA 6 memes, so it's gonna be this. It's gonna be funny when this game is 30 frames on PS5 Pro though.
I know GTA 6 is going to win, but Ghost of Yote has my vote.
Yeah, that's gonna be a banger too.
Yeah.
I guess in order, I would say of what I'm interested in for next year: Monster Hunter, Metroid Prime 4, Ghost of Yote. They're all gonna be bangers though. They all actually might be. These 3. Well, actually no. This is a good This is probably gonna be a decent preview of the Game Awards 2025, unless something is fatally wrong with this with Prime 4. This is a Geoff Keighley. Right. Yeah. Unless something's up with this. I mean, Metroid Dread got a Game of the Year nomination in 2021, so the panel knows what Metroid is at least. This is a Geoff Keighley show at the end of the day. So, Death Stranding 2. But for me, Monster Hunter again. Yeah, but anyway, I've yapped on enough for that. Okay, so now this is the I don't really care awards. I don't really care. Content Creator of the Year, streamer content creator who's made an important and positive impact. I'm gonna need somebody somewhere to tell me what positive impact any of these people have done. KCO or Queso? He's outside of a Waffle House. That's the picture he decided to submit for this, for a professional live audience. Is it Elio Juan? Techo Gamers, Typical Gamer, Usada Picora, VTuber. I'm outside of the VTuber space. Outside of like maybe one. And so I'ma just do like I usually do every year. Who has the coolest name?
Go ahead.
I guess just Usada Pecora. I guess. I don't know. I don't care about this. What do you think, Zero?
You just said VTuber.
I did. But at the same time, it's just like I said I'm not familiar with the VTuber space. I'll say it like that. Shush says it's between Queso or KCO and Pecora. Hey, cool. Just like, I don't know who any of these people are. Good for them though. Hopefully none of them are toxic.
Breath was at the Waffle House.
Breath is at the Waffle House. Oh man. Queso?
Yeah.
Okay. So none of them are toxic, Chooch? Alright, I'll take your word for it. Alright, well, whoever wins it, cool. Cool. You got anything to add for this one? For Zero? You got anything to add?
Nah.
Alright, bet. Best esports game. I don't really know what wins this usually. But Counter-Strike 2 is on here. Well, okay, this did just come out this year.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm pretty sure most of the old head Valve people still put the first Counter-Strike as like the cream of the crop because they're old. Dota 2, also old people. Old, what is this, RTS? I forgot what this is. I'm probably wrong. But Dota 2, League of Legends, toxic fan base, toxic player base. Am I wrong?
I ain't saying anything.
All right. Well, I say what I said. Outside of the people I do know personally that play, they're cool. But anybody else, I just think he's toxic, bro. Mobile Legends Big Bang. What? Mobile Legends Bang Bang? I don't even know. And then Valorant is Valorant. I've played Valorant off and on over the years. I'm very bad at Valorant. All I play is Sage. Heal folks, put up an ice wall, put up the ice ground hazard. That's it. Valorant is fun to watch. Yeah, you're right, Choose. Valorant is fun to watch. I do like watching people play Valorant more than playing it, because when I play it, I'm a detriment and I feel bad, and I know the team will feel bad, so I don't play it. I guess I'll just say Valorant. It's off of experience.
I'll take the same.
There we go. Let's see. Oh, yet again, best esports athlete. Okay, there's 6 this time. 6. Okay, 33. It looks like he's from. Oh shoot. What is the horse logo? Oh, that's Team Liquid. I'm tripping. 33 from Team Liquid. Alex Sib or Alex, whatever. Chovy. Faker. I've heard of Faker actually. I've actually heard of this dude. Which is a surprise. I usually know none of these people. Zaiwu? And then, ooh. Hey, Zero, how do you pronounce this? How do you say this? How do you think you say that?
Zing?
Zing?
I'll just say Zing.
Yeah, that's his name. Zing Young Kong. So yeah, I'll say Zing. I'm not sure. I don't know what. We'll see. Actually, there might be some. Okay, Faker is holding. What is that? Worlds? Is he a League player?
I think he's a League player.
All right, it's probably Faker then. All right, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, Faker. Oh God, even more. Best esports team. At least they have the game for it, so I can actually kind of have a little bit of context. Billy Gaming, League of Legends, Gen.G or Gen.G, League of Legends, Navi, Counter-Strike, T1, League of Legends, oh, and then Team Liquid, straight, just Team Liquid for Dota 2. T1 is Faker's team. T1 won Worlds. Yeah. Oh, that's actually that's him one of these. Okay, it's probably just T1 then, right?
Yeah.
All right, T1 it is. Oh, and then Player's Choice. Oh, okay. Let me go back. So the final one. Game of the year. Game
A tough
of
one.
the year. Astrobot, Balatro, Black Myth Wukong, Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Metaphor Refantazio.
We always had 6.
It's usually 6, yeah.
Oh, okay.
And so usually it goes like something that's more Nintendo focused if there is something worthy of it. And I think honestly, I think Astrobot's kind of taking that slot. Your indie this time is Balatro.
Mhm.
I'm rooting for Balatro because it's the only game I think that has a chance to be Elden Ring. I mean, yay.
You're rooting for Balatro?
Nah, I'm reading what you said in Twitch chat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Maybe.
It's tough.
Black Myth. I don't think this will win. I'm actually a little. I thought. You know what I thought? I honestly thought before doing this stream, I thought this was gonna be like Helldivers 2, but then you remind me about the stuff earlier this year, so now I understand why Helldivers 2 is in here.
Mm-hmm.
And they probably won't. Yeah. Like, look, man, they made a whole amendment on like the 11th hour before these nominations happened, like last Friday before the weekend. You know what they say? PR on Friday before the weekend is always bad PR news. So
Mm-hmm.
I honestly do think. Oh, I'm sorry, Metaphor. I apologize. Alice fans are gonna come after me. It's over for me. Metaphor Refantazio is down there. I do think the fact that they made a whole change to just allow us to be nominated, I do think this might be it. But if it's
Metaphor?
not, if it's no, Elden Ring, Shadow of
Oh.
Erdtree. No. That would be pretty cool if this one. That actually would be kind of interesting because it would make the From Software people mad and that would make me laugh. Out of just chaos, Metaphor winning would be hilarious. I think it's either gonna be Shadow of the Erdtree, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, because people just love Final Fantasy VII, bro. And then I guess Balatro, the dark horse. I think Balatro is a dark horse for sure.
I would say that too. I'm. Let's go back to, I think it was 2021 when It Takes Two took everything at the end.
That's true. That was a surprise.
So-
I didn't expect that one, and that was a pleasant surprise. I wasn't even mad. I was like, "Oh, cool, bet."
Yeah. So I wouldn't be surprised if Balatro came and just boom and swept.
The poker card game just takes it all. A royal flush.
Yes.
I
I'm kind of confused with Elden Ring, but like I said, that
I'm not. The From Software bias in the industry is too strong, bro. There's so many games that say like Souls light. This well, no, this is roguelike, but the From Soft, like there's whole action games that just take wholesale the formula. This is probably like close to the peak of that formula too. I would think it's open world, though they probably have to do something new with the next game. I don't really have a true big investment in this year. I've been playing a lot of my backlog, bro. You know, we've been talking about it, but I really don't. I mean, personally, this would be great for this not to win, but things that we don't want to happen have happened already this year, so it wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, I would say my vote would be Balatro, but I already know Elden Ring's gonna be probably the one that's gonna take it. But yeah, Balatro will be that, like you said, the dark horse that's gonna.
That'll be a dope win.
Mhm.
That'll be a dope one. Indy taking it all.
But I would love to see Black Myth Wukong get something. At least.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't have anything against the game, really. I still want to play it. But I just think since this is basically like, one of China's great, like, most revered or highly revered stories in Journey to the West, even though it's like a different take on Journey to the West. I don't know if
Right.
it's gonna get enough love from the, unless like a lot of the panel is like from that area of the world. I don't know. This might upset some people actually. Well, we know. Yeah, I do think Wukong is gonna get action game for sure. Twitch chat. I do think that. Game of the year? Hey man, if it
I would be
happens,
surprised if Astro by one. I would be surprised.
I don't think it'll win because while I do really enjoy Astrobot and a lot of the how it celebrates PlayStation's history from PS1 up to now even. And the gimmicks it does have are, well, except for one, I would say. All the gimmicks except for like the monkey climb one are pretty good. I don't think it really does anything super brand new for the platforming genre. And at the end of the day, Mario is still king for platformers.
Yep.
I wouldn't even say this is like a Mario platformer in a sense. I would say it's closer to maybe like Kirby in the Forgotten Land, where you have like it's like focused platforming areas. You go from area to area, get some different power-ups, and you do those gimmicks. The bosses are kind of cool too, but the bosses are also kind of familiar. You know, it's just a really, really, really well-made game. It's a really polished, well-made game, but at the same time, it's like a familiar, well-made game.
Right.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, my money's on Balatro.
Balatro.
Yeah.
I think Erdtree sweep might happen, or if it doesn't happen, you know what?
It is going to happen, and it looks like it's going to happen because it's Keighley show, and you're going to see.
It just seems everything's falling into place, right? Like it really shouldn't be here, but it's here. So things between Balatro and whatever one's best RPG. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, I'll talk it up like this. Astrobot chance. I think it's 0% chance. Balatro chance.
60.
I think it's 50-50. It's like a coin flip almost. Black Myth Wukong, I think it's less than 50%. Just because I don't think this part of the world has a lot of love for this story. It was mostly popular on PC in China. Some people got on PS5 as well, I'm sure. But, you know, action games usually don't really do crazy numbers like that. Unless you're like a Devil May Cry or something. Or I guess a Dark Souls, if you want to do that. And speaking of Dark Souls, shout out to Erdtree's here. You know, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. What do you think about that?
It's one of my game of the years, but I'm not gonna just sit here and just like. But yeah, it's one of my game of the years. But I wouldn't. If I put it, it's going to be like 50-50.
Okay. Yeah, so I guess both. I'm not sure about Rebirth. Because this game didn't like sell a ton. It was people that were enjoying it were like very vocal and very loud. I think most people that did get PS5 Pros got it because this game had a really fuzzy image quality and performance mode or something. Rebirth did get insane reviews. That's true.
Yeah. But I said it played well. It played really well. So.
I wouldn't be mad if this one, honestly.
But
it's really anything except Shadow the Erdtree.
What about Metaphor?
Metaphor. See, this one.
50-50.
Do turn-based RPGs ever win Game of the Year? I'm trying to think. I feel like I don't think that's happened. I don't think so, right? No, I'm lying. Baldur's Gate 3 happened last year, but that was like a phenomenon. More so for the character choices. I don't think many people talked about it because of the I think this has a 60%. This might surprise. I think, okay. This one, I don't think this one will win at all. I think Balatro and Metaphora might surprise. I think these are both dark horses. I think these are both dark horses. Black Myth Wukong would be a surprise too, but I think these will be more satisfying surprises.
I'll say it next to the last choice.
Yeah.
It'll be next to the last resort. Astro by last resort.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy Rebirth will be like third place, in my opinion. That'll be my third place, but it'll be a tie in second with Balatro and Metaphor.
I think I'm with you on that.
And then Shadow of the Erdtree is gonna win it all.
Worst timeline is if that wins. That's like worst timeline. Like, well, DLC wins. Like,
yep. Because I'm calling that because they just made a recent amendment, and it's just like
it's too suspicious.
Yeah,
it's sus. It's kind of sus. Yeah, so I think worst timeline this wins, but if this doesn't win, Balatro, Metaphor, or Final Fantasy VII Rebirth wins. Black Myth Wukong, the more I think about it, the more I don't think it will win. Now I think about it, we talk about it more. Astrobot, no, even though it's a highly refined game. I don't think so. Best timelines, Balatro wins. That might be best timeline for sure. Atlas fans might be sad, but it'll be okay.
Right.
So I think that's really it. I think that's really it. These are the categories. So I think that'll be the end of the stream and I guess the video. Watching the VOD, like, comment, subscribe. It is very dark in here. I'm sorry. Like, comment, subscribe. Maybe I'll do another video talking about after the awards happen. I would try and stream it, but the last time I streamed it, 80% of the video got muted, so I'm not gonna do that. But we'll see. I might change my mind.
Keighley might do the again. Just apply for it.
That's true. Yeah. But yeah, I appreciate you hopping in here, Zero. I'm gonna let the people know where they can find you. Social media or whatever.
You can find me at Gaming Assassin 0 and Gaming Assassin _0. I stream every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but today we did a stream today, so
there we go. Yeah, check out the stream. I'll have it in the description down below. Thanks for watching. Appreciate you in the chat, Chooch and Jade Alex, who just chimed in earlier today. And peace out.
All right.